40 WRVA, our top local story, some very cold places around the state this morning. You're all just right, take it from the Weather Channel. Temperatures will slowly recover by the weekend with the big forecast coming up right now 20 degrees at your official weather station. We're seeing some colder temperatures across Virginia this morning than yesterday. Some examples, Petersburg and Danville both with 14 degrees. Charlottesville and Fredericksburg both 18. Louisa has 14, and in Lynchburg it's 10 degrees at this hour. The State Crime Commission wants the law tightened to make it easier for women to get protective orders against boyfriends. That's in reaction to UVAC Yardley law. The boyfriend has been charged with murdering her and couple had a troubled relationship. A member of the commission, Delegate Manoli Yapazi, is a Republican representing parts of Richmond and Chesterfield. He told Jimmy Barrett of Richmond's Morning News a few minutes ago, if the General Assembly takes the commission's suggestions, the law will be left on.
For violating the protective order. If we pass what we did yesterday through the Crime Commission, it's going to be a felony on a third offense out of protective order violation.
The Crime Commission is also against a state law regulating police cases. A Northern Virginia woman, Cindy Calasanta, thinks we need one. Her daughter was killed in Fairfax County in such a case.
My daughter was going to a green light. I was talking to her, and a police officer came through a red light at a high rate of speed and got a fine. So no one was able to hear.
1140 WRVA News Time, 7:32. The Richmond housing market continues to take a beating, and here's the proof. A new report out today from the company Clear Capital. Since last month, home prices in the area dropped 7.9% from November of last year. That report also said since April of 2007, housing prices in the Richmond area have gone down more than 23%. And real estate assessments in Hanover next year expected to average nearly 4% lower than this year. President Obama still selling that tax cut package to his fellow Democrats.
The president says the tax deal he worked out with Republicans already has economists predicting a healthier economy in 2011 and 2012.
As a consequence of this agreement, we could expect to see more job growth.
But administration officials say Congress fails to put a tax package into place. The result was the status quo. They say the chances of falling into a double-dip recession will significantly increase. And while not ruling out changes to the package, they say it's not politically realistic. At the White House, Mark Mankiewicz, Fox News Radio.
The Teachers Union, the Virginia Education Association, is pressing the General Assembly to give 3% raises to teachers. So that's roughly $110 million the state would spend. Represents a small step toward improving working conditions in the face of reduced school funding. Search continues for that 12-year-old sailing girl believed to be with her mother's boyfriend, and the girl's mother has been found dead. Brittany Smith's aunt, Carolyn Stevenson.
I just want to say I love you, and I miss you. And I want you to be home for Christmas so we can share our cookies and our punch and open all of your presents that are around the tree. And then we can go out and look at the Christmas lights.
1140 WRVA News Time, 7:34. The news brought to you by Cap Center. For all the day's top stories, go to WRVA.com. I'm Paul Bollins. Traffic and weather together next with Jimmy Barrett on Richmond's Morning News.
This is the Financial Minute, brought to you by Cap Center. Financial transactions aren't just about the numbers, especially in today's business environment. They're also about trust. Do you trust the person or company you're doing business with? We've seen huge companies we've trusted for years make serious mistakes and damage their credibility. So who can you trust with big financial transactions? Transactions like your home mortgage. This is the biggest, most important transaction most people make in their lifetimes. You can trust Cap Center. Past customers do. Cap Center's customer satisfaction rate is the envy of the industry. Many customers have come back to Cap Center to refinance 3 and 4 times. And with zero closing costs, there's no barrier to refinancing whenever rates drop, especially when you're dealing with people you trust. It's a good time to call Cap Center at 804-968-5000 or capcenter.com. Cap Center is licensed by the Virginia State Corporation Commission, NC 1096. This has been the Financial Minute.
7:35. Time for traffic and weather together. Richmond's Morning News. This one brought to you by the Virginia Institute of Plastic Surgery. Here's Kevin Case's report from our WRVA Facts and Shoes all-day traffic center.
Right, the Dodge Collision, West 100 Road at Old St. Mary's, Naples more like Hungry Road, Riverside Boulevard at Sunset Boulevard, Hall Street, closed by water main work between right around the 10th road down on the south side. We're watching out for that. Right hand block is that water main work, Genesis development. On the interstate 75 southbound on Belvedere, ramp delays due to a stalled vehicle. 7 takes which is total traffic.
This holiday season, get rid of the bulk and trim down. Give yourself a gift of Cool Sculpting by Lucky, the first non-invasive fat reduction procedure approved by the FDA. Call Dr. Burton or Rex Senden at Virginia Institute of Plastic Surgery, 290-0909, or go to drsenden.com.
We have Lee Frederick standing by with the Weather Channel. One more very cold day, and then we're going to moderate a little bit, at least for a few days. And I'm particularly glad we're moderating for Sunday, otherwise we'd have a mess. Yeah, we would have a mess. Either way, it's going to be a soaking rain and some wind, and then the tail end of it, maybe some snow showers by Monday. So, I'm thinking about this. We've got record snow in Europe. There's record snow in Syracuse. It's cold in the East, record cold. It's got to be the end, right? It's cold weather. Stick around. This is what it should be. Reminds me back in the day when I was a kid, it used to snow in December. Sunshine 39 today. Overnight tonight, we see clouded over 24. Cloudy tomorrow, but a little better, 47. And as we look ahead towards Saturday, might start seeing some showers come in here. It's 49 degrees. Right now, looks like a pretty good rain event coming in on Sunday into the upper 50s. Sharply colder early next week, and maybe some snow showers around. I'm meteorologist Ray Stagers on the Weather Check. So do you want to spend the day for the apocalypse, or do you want to think on that a little bit more? Here, according to what's going on, we're in Europe. We got I'm watching TV right now. We got this, we got this. We just went to a Europe Bureau where people are stranded on a plane, and the hurricane season forecast is out already. There's only the 4 horsemen have been spotted somewhere. Very good. Right now, there's guys in Richmond and Tony. Shop Havana Connection. Central Virginia's largest retailer of premium hand-rolled cigars, lighters, cutters, humidor, pipes, pipe tobacco, and more. Gift packs starting over $9.99. Havana Connection at 5 locations. Or shop HavanaConnection.com. 1140 WRVA. Redistricting. You know, it happened. And we've got one coming up. Our Attorney General does not believe that the Justice Department should oversee congressional redistricting anymore. We are going to, we're southern states, but it had to get our plans pre-approved by the federal government. That's since 1965 because of the racist itself, and because back in 1965 a case could be made for it. The Attorney General believes that case can no longer be made. He joins us here on this one's Morning News. Morning, Attorney General Cuccinelli. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, Jimmy. It's a little chilly, but, knows everybody.
There you go. So, we've been doing this since 1965. We let the feds know exactly what it is we would like to do as far as our redistricting, and they either gave a thumbs up or a thumbs down, right?
Yeah, that's right. With very little insight. I have had one exchange with Attorney General Holder, who is a very friendly person to talk to over issues and so forth, but because of Virginia so pressed for time in 2011, we're the only voting rights act state that have developed legislative lines and have an election in 2011. So we are extremely pressed on the schedule next year, on the calendar, to get DOJ approval or court approval for our redistricting line, and still have elections on time. And people will notice next year that our nominations, our primaries and conventions and so forth, aren't going to happen in May and June next year. They're going to happen in August or September, which is very unusual for Virginia, but it does happen every 10 years or so on the redistricting cycle. And we have, in the past, in 1981, 1883, not met the deadline. We've had to run with House Delegate members ran 3 years in a row, 81, 82, and 83, because of problems with redistricting. And as you mentioned in your introduction, Virginia, let's face it, we have a terrible history when it comes to the role of our government using the law to deny our black citizens their right to vote. I mean, NASA resistance was invented and executed in Virginia, and that whole history didn't stop in the 50s. It ran into the 60s and the 70s and so forth. My comments yesterday, Senator taken as an indication that I don't think we have bigotry to deal with as a cultural problem.